No, why did you see what you have done?
So you will get extra degrees.
Good. Okay. Next. Do you know the model of that? What is mandatory? Which course do they have? Data science. Okay, right? What is the advantage of that data science course? Earlier they started with 3-year BSc degree. There was the as I mentioned. They are the first one to start BSc online degree course on data science and recognized by the government. So that's the first recognized online degree course, right? So what is the advantage of that? What is the restriction? See, if you want to enroll to a degree, that BSc degree, the eligibility is +2. Okay, so +2. But just if you have a +2, you will not be allowed to enroll to that course. You should have enrolled to what? Other degree. Some regular degree course you should have enrolled. It may be BE or BSc or BA, any degree you can enroll. The advantage is, so over a period of 3 years or 4 years, you will have dual degree. One with, if you take your case itself, you are doing which course? Yeah. Okay. Then you can have a specialized course on data science. So now some institutes have already launched what? Be in data science. You know that? So you are specializing here as well as specializing data science. And again, data science, what all you are going to do with data science? What are the different goals? You know that. What you do with data? Do you know what type of roles are being played by engineers in data science field? You have data engineers. You know what data engineer does? So they extract the data. Data engineer's role is to extract the data. How do they to extract the data? What you should know? How you simple which you are studying this semester. Which subject you are studying about data? Most of the subjects, if you look at, involved with what? The important subjects deals with data. For example, you start with data structures. You start with C programming, right? In C programming, what is the first thing that we learn? Data types. Okay, it's a user-defined type, printing type. Then you spend data subject on data structures. How data is structured. Okay. Next you have database. This semester you are studying, right? What you do in the database? What is the difference between data structure and database? Can anyone differentiate? How can you differentiate data science? Data structure and database. You know the difference? One difference, can you tell me? Both deals with data. Okay. What is the difference between them?
Data structure is how we store the data in our model.
Okay.
And database takes a data and store the data.
Store the data. Both the cases we manage data. Almost you are right. Looking at one particular answer. We just now see what you do with data. We store data. Why we store data? For future usage. When you use the data, like how you are going to use it? How you are to use the data that is in your data structure, and how you use the data in database, or where you extract it. What are the data structure that you created? What are the data structure that you created? In your data structure subject, you created stacks, queues, linked list. One simple question I'll ask. What is the lifetime of the data which you have created? How long the data will be maintained? What are the data structures you created? It will be stacks or queues, linked list, trees. All those data structures that you have created will last how long? As long as the program is up and running. Once you shut down your system, now you will see that I've shown this example several times. You can see it here. Here, what is the slide number? 8. Okay. Now come back to what? The PDF. Right? Now, which slide number it is? 8. I will reset the system. If I reset the system, will this PDF be opened in the same page? Why? You understand now? Why you not open that? The data which is now is there. Like I say, here I am able to switch between two processes. When I switch between these two processes, how OS is maintaining that information? It is maintained there. Data structure. Which data structure? You know which data structure is maintained? Linked list. Understand? So linked list is used to maintain this information. Once I shut down my system, what will happen to that linked list? It will get destroyed. And once I restart the system, again the data system needs to be created from the beginning as I open an application. Whereas when you what about your database? Database where the information is stored and where this data structure are created. All those data structures which we listed, SAS, views, linked list, trees, and all, where we created. They are maintained in RAM. How about the database? What you create? You have created the record, right? Which database are you studying? SQL. So where you store the data? You store the data on your hard disk. Understood? And you can retrieve it back. So you can store and retrieve it. Where the data gets stored? The data gets stored on your hard disk. The data structures get created in RAM. The lifetime of the data stored in RAM is limited to what? As long as you supply power. If there is a power is disconnected, the data created is lost. So why we tell you the data lake? Data is very important. So the data engineer come with the data engineer. The role of the data engineer is to get the data which is being stored in your system. So abundance of data is being stored in system. Your big data. After knowing the graph, what one can do? They can take necessary action. So if you are saying there is a shortage of rainfall, then what you have to do? You have to suggest something. Right? You draw some conclusion. Who can do that? Data scientist. So data scientists can draw some conclusion based on the analytics performed by data analyst. So after data scientists draw some conclusion, what one can do? One can build a model. You can build a model. Okay. So that you provide us, why you build a model? Provide a solution to a problem. Understood? So once you do these things, okay, right? See, you see that there is multiple people are involved and multiple skill sets are required. So going forward, we don't know which skill set to acquire. Okay, so we cannot precisely say that okay, one should do these many topics, subjects. Okay. And to apply that data science or data analytics, or you want to draw some conclusion, you should have what? Knowledge of different domains. So that's one of the reasons. That might be one of the reasons why these type of models are adopted. Now, so coming back to that NPTEL. So if you want to understand the practical application of NEP, okay. So they have adopted that. So it's they initially started with 3-year course, okay. So you go to that website, all of you what you can do, just you can have a look at it. And there is a next month, there is an entrance test. You can enroll. Okay, so you can take up the test. Initially you will have 4 subjects. 1 month trial course would be there, which is part of the regular curriculum. If you if you learn 1 month syllabus, you can take up that entrance test. And if you are going to clear that entrance test, you can continue from second month onwards. So 25% of the one semester you would have already covered. Okay. Understood. So suppose if you complete 1 year, you can exit with certification course, a foundation course on what? The programming languages. Okay, a foundation of mathematics. And suppose if you complete around 20 subjects, for 2 years, then you are entitled to get diploma degree. Diploma degree from which institute? Which institute we are talking about? IIT. And if you complete 30 subjects, approximately 30 subjects, in a span of 3 years or 4 years or 5 years, whatever it is, the earliest you can get it completed by 3 years. Okay. Else you can extend that. Okay. So 4 to 5 years. You are entitled to get IIT degree. So what is the advantage of getting an IIT degree? How many of you have had a dream to get into IITs? And anyone has planned? No one attempted? Everyone wanted to get into BMSIT? Then what? Was your dream? How many of you joined by choice or by chance? Huh? See, why are you also? None of you had a dream to get into IIT? Yeah. So why are you shy? See, nothing wrong. Okay, see, your career is not ended. You always have a opportunity. Do you know one other person who recently just I was reading this? Yes. Even have planned to take up that. Okay. So someone is probably like next term or the subsequent one, I'm a writer test. The person who recently cleared, not cleared, who wrote a test, you know what was the age? 70. The one was written entrance test and cleared. His age is 70. At the age of 70, he wants to pursue a IIT course. So you might do it out of passion. Some returns you may get it. Okay, very simple. When you attend interview, most of the times if you say like any college, based on colleges, they would try to test out your skill set. Obviously, they will ask, okay, so what we want to see, what we want to see. By chance, suppose if you say that you have an IT degree, if you that the IT degree is in your profile, most of the times your discussion will start how much you need, not how much you know. If you have earned an IT degree, that means no need to test your what? Technical skill, right? So that's the kind of credibility what those institutes have, and always you have parallel options. You can do that at your age. So the 3 years investment or 4 years investment, what you do with that is going to reap for next 30 years or 40 years. So say one of the placement time of displaying this placement statistics, I told you right, the entry level salary. Okay. So whatever the salary like most of the institutes, tier 1 or tier 2, so maybe 20 lakhs package or 30 lakhs package. I was the highest package producing in our college. 24 in our package. Across all 48. That would be the starting package of, that would be the least package what got offered. An average. It's like, if you see, most of the colleges, so you have cut off. It varies from organization to organization. In the case of BMSIT, the CET, so we'll have a cut off. The last enrolled student, maybe let's say CT, 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 so they'll follow CT. This is like normal class, comment data. How many of you have some? There can 20,000 backing, 10,000 backing, 20,000. 20,000. You know 20,000. About 20. So less. Yes, sir. About 30.